Hey everybody, how are you today? It's Darla with Dancing with Chaos. I'm just gonna leave that because that's how it's been the last week, is dancing with chaos. Oh my heavens, stamping with chaos. You know, when life gives you the lemons, you're supposed to make a lemonade. Well, we're still making lemonade. We haven't started to add the tequila in yet, so all is good. But there's some stuff going on. It's been a little chaotic, but we're gonna just keep trudging through it. I have faith it's all gonna work out. I hope everybody's doing well. This week I pulled from the vault. I have my favorite stamps that I use when it comes to treat bags, and so I pulled from the vault, and I'm going to show you a couple cute little treat ideas. I was once told it's all about the packaging, and I have stuck to that because you can take the smallest, littlest thing and you can turn around and put the cutest little package on it, and it's adorable, just adorable. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and flip you down and do a video. This is the ones that I'm going to show you how to do real quick. And if you can see inside, what you do is you just put you can put some tape on it, or you can staple it, but it just fits right inside there. How cute is that? All about the packaging. So let's flip you over and we will get started real quick. This is going to hopefully be a quick one. So these boxes, the strips of paper are 2 3/4 by 8 1/2, and we are going to score at 3 3/4, or no, we're going to score at 2 1/2 and 3. No, excuse me. It's 2 3/4 by 8 1/2, and we're going to score at 3 3/4 and 4 3/4. So if you look down here at these numbers, so we're going to go 3 3/4, and then we're going to continue down to 4 3/4. And I went ahead and made them out of cardstock, and then we're going to add our DSP, our designer series paper, to it. Oh shoot, oh, that's the St. Nick's one. I forgot the name. And then all you do is you just fold it into a little triangle. Isn't that adorable? So anyways, but we need to add some other paper to it. So this is part of the St. Nicholas DSP that we have going on right now. This is actually available. And I cut these down to a 1/4 inch shorter. So it's 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. And we're just going to adhere it with our adhesive. Make sure you guys can see. And when you cut your DSP paper, you cut it to whatever, because it's got the whole thing. If there's certain things you want on there, if you want more of the gingerbread, you can center it to do that, or more of the cookies, or I just cut a strip and cut it. I didn't really pay that much attention to what I was getting on this one. Okay, so we're just going to center that. So now we have the outskirts of the packaging. And then what I did is I took my hole punch. Whoa, I just knocked my other one over. And here are my puppies. We are going to just punch 2 holes. Depending on how picky you are, you could measure your holes if you want to. And this isn't the right hole punch, so I'm going to have to go a little bit bigger. I just kind of eye everything, and some days I make it pretty good, and some days I pay for it, but we're just going to make that work. And that one is definitely off. Then we're going to take our blah, 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 blah. This is our real red ribbon that we have. Love it. I'm just going to cut a piece off. And you're going to take it through there. Now, if you didn't want to poke the holes, you could always just make the ribbon and attach it, but then you're going to have to figure out another way to keep the paper, which you could put adhesive here and then just attach a ribbon, but I kind of like it tied. These are super easy, super cute, and not really expensive. You could probably, let me see, you probably could get, oh my goodness, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to say 8, at least 8 out of a sheet of 12 by 12, if not more. Okay, we all know I stink at ribbons, so bear with me. You could tie it in a knot. You could tie it in a bow. You know how the song goes. Okay. Our paper that is available right now, they're still gearing shipment like a week. I think if you ordered now, you could still get your stuff by like the first week of December. They're like, I think they're a week out on shipping, which is not bad. But with that being said, they are going to start clearing out. So I believe it's the 21st of November, the sale starts, and they're going to start putting stuff in their clearance on our website. And it'll be stuff that they're clearing out because we're going to get a new mini catalog starting in January. So if there's definitely stuff you've been eyeing, I would go into the clearance on my website and keep an eye on it, because once it's gone, it's gone. But it's a good way to get stamps and papers and different things for a better price. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. Then we're going to take, I have a stamp called the Decorative Circle Punch, and it looks like that. And I am going to just punch out I did not get my pink. There's my pink. This is our Flirty Flamingo. No, you don't want Flirty Flamingo with the red. That probably wouldn't look very good, huh? You want the Mossy Meadow. I gotta find that one. Is this the Mossy Meadow? Yeah, this is Mossy Meadow. And we are gonna punch out our circle. I love our punches. Are so heavy duty. They work amazing. They're easy to use, and you can see your alignment. It works really nice. And then we are going, oh, I forgot this part. We are going to have to cut out a circle of white. But I think I have it sitting right here. So let me just measure which one I want. I use these so often, I honestly just leave them out. I think it's this one. Yeah, that's the one I want. These are our layering circle dies. I do not believe they still carry them, but I'm telling you, if you ever get on the website and you're looking and you see any kind of square, circle, they are a staple. I use these all the time, So we are gonna just put this is our little mini embossing machine. I bought the big one, and then I bought the little one to try, and I use the little one more than I use the big one because it's just easier. And it's going to make a lighter out of me. These work better when they're on a mat. Let me try something. This paper is super, super slick that it's on. Let me try this again. Oh, wait, it's not gonna. Let me give it a shove. Wow, these are really easy to use. It's just making a complete liar out of me. Let's turn it around and try it again. I think. There we go. I have the wrong end. I was going backwards. My grid paper's getting in my way. I tell you, this is definitely Darla with chaos today. I think my brain is just going 9,000 different directions. It's been so chaotic that I even forgot it was Thanksgiving. One of my friends was leaving for the week, and I'm like, where are you going? She's like, it's Thanksgiving week. Oh, forgot about that. Now, when we use our acrylic stamps, we need to make sure that we use a mat under it. And I used 'Tis the Season. This is one of our old time. It's called Oh Wet Fun. I bought this before I was ever in Stampin' Up, and I've used it, I think, there's several I've used almost every Christmas on the kids' 12 Days of Christmas. I love this stamp set. Whoops. I'm going to put that way back over there again. Not as organized as I thought I was. Okay, I love the grid paper. I use it a lot. It's easy to get your stamps lined up. And then my stamp blocks have lines, so then you can even line it up, the line on the line. And that way you get them on straight. That works pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use the Mossy Meadow. Stamp it on there. See how cute? And then we're gonna go ahead and adhere it. I'm gonna close this because I will end up wearing it. We're gonna adhere it to the green, the Mossy Meadow. And then we're gonna take our little deal here, our little container, and we are gonna pop it up with our, I call them pop-ups, but they're called stamping dimensionals. Okay. Oh, and there goes the dogs, and they are going to be barking at cats. We have no cats, but everybody in the neighborhood has cats that love my yard. Okay, there we go. Fix my bow a little bit. Isn't that just stinking cute? I just think it's adorable. Let me see if I can get the one that I went ahead and got the... Make sure you can't see me bending over there. Okay. So then I went ahead and I cut out, this is our pool party. Yeah, it's the pool party. And I did the same thing. I cut the same size strips, which was the 2 3/4 by 8.5, and we're gonna score it at 2.5 by 3.5. I am on a roll today. So we'll do that real quick. 2.5. No. Is that what I said? 3.5. 2.5 by 3.5. No, 3 3/4 and 4 3/4. I apologize. Bear with me. Just enough to make that little thing in the middle. Slide that to the side, fold it over. Makes your triangle. This is our gnome. It was a Christmas paper from last year. Storybook Gnome. I love it. It is so stinking cute. Like I said, I went to the vault for this one. There's that one. Here's this one. Same thing, slap it on there. These would be cute Valentines. So in February, last year I did Valentine cards. I probably will be adding these to the mix because these would be adorable Valentine cards. So I'm going to go ahead and punch the holes. And I'm going to add another. I have a bigger punch. I had a bunch of stuff packed and I just got home. And I thought okay. And then I'm going to be using our Flirty Flamingo ribbon. My ribbon broke, the spool broke, so I'm just going to cut some off. I need extra when I make bows. I just have fat little short fingers and I need a little bit of extra, so... Okay, we'll do the same thing with this one. Okay. We'll tie our little bow. And then we're going to use the Flirty Flamingo cardstock to make our tag. We'll still use the 'Tis the Season, and then we're going to use our Flirty Flamingo ink. You know, if I went to a bow class and they graded us, I'd fail. And I don't know why. I don't know what I do that is so wrong, except for I can't do it. I blame it on my short, fat fingers. There we go. And it seems like it always go backwards. You can always use a glue dot to hold it down to the right way. But a lot of times you can manipulate it. But for time's sakes, we're just going to have a funny looking bow. And then you clip it off so it's not hanging out there all along. This one I would probably have to put a glue dot down to get it to stay the way I want it to manipulate it. Okay, we're just gonna leave it. Yeah, it doesn't know what it wants to do. That's gonna drive me nuts. Let's do the glue dot. Show you how to do it. Put it where you want it and stick it down there. And then put it over here and do kind of the same thing. I gotta find the string though. I don't want the string in there. Maybe I do. It's like not wanting to. There we go. That's a little better. We're gonna call it good for now. Then we're gonna punch out our cardstock, the wrong one again. Sorry about that. With our punch. This is our Flirty Flamingo cardstock. It's kind of fun to go out of the box and not do just the normal red and green. I'm the normal red and green girl. So these colors are definitely out of my box here. Once again, we're gonna cut out our little circle with our layering circle dies. There we go. See how much easier it is if you put it on a pad? And it's still on the paper, so it's still sliding. Otherwise, it would not do that quite as much. But you now know why I gave myself the name Stamping with Chaos. Okay, and our Flirty Flamingo ink is a pink. Looks like that. We're going to do a quick wipe off on my stamp pad. And then we're just going to go down and pop it down, pop it off, and then attach it. And then do some pop-ups real quick. Move that ink. I'm going to wear it. But like I said, these are just so cute and so fun and really are super easy. And if you were mass producing them, it would not take much at all. So, if you're interested in them, look me up here. See if I can help you out. I'm honestly hoping to do a pop-up in Moses Lake this Saturday. I'm not totally sure I'm going to make it. There's some things going on that are definitely a priority right now, and I will know more towards the middle of the week. Bless the lady's heart, she told me just to let her know, and she will work with me. So I'm really kind of hoping to be at a pop-up in Moses Lake. So I'll keep you posted on that. But here you go. Here's our first video of our little treat holders. I hope you guys have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you soon. And this is Darla with Stamping with Chaos, not Dancing with Chaos. Have a great day. Bye.